No better cure for a person who wants to talk a lot than letting them get their thoughts out of their head. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, we'll be going over again the next section of Jocko's book. And what we'll do is I'll just read a section of his book and then I'll just briefly say a little bit what I think. And maybe if I have a little bit of advice or a little bit of experience, I might just bring that in also. All right, so the part I'm reading is on page 293, and it says, getting people to listen. As you're rising through the ranks, you will need to have your say. When you speak, you will want people to listen, but sometimes there will be people who do not listen. They interrupt or talk over you. How should you handle that? The answer is fairly simple. Let them talk. Let that person jump in and say what they want. Let them finish their thoughts, their works for the multitude of reasons. If someone wants to talk a lot, then listen. There is no better cure for a person who wants to talk a lot than letting them get their thoughts out of their head. Let them say what they want to say. When they have nothing left, you'll be able to make your point. This is good because as they unload their ideas, you know not only everything you also know everything they know. Armed with their knowledge, you can assess their ideas. You can formulate counterpoints or recommendations around their thoughts. This works just as well, or even better. In a group, you listen to in a group where you listen to multiple people breaking down their ideas, argue with one or another, ask questions of other about details of their ideas. Understand the thoughts of others while quietly strengthening your own. Thoughts or ideas around the subject. When you finally do find the opportunity to speak, you have the most comprehensive, developed thought. The less you talk, the more people listen. Don't be the one who is always talking. Speak when you need to, but don't talk just to talk. You will find that when you listen to others and absorb what they say, you can formulate the most important impact statement and discussion, which will increase your influence on the situation. Even if a debate among colleagues leaves you with nothing to add, and then your approval articulates, the approval will carry more weight than blathering or just hearing yourself talk. Don't waste your words. Let other people do that instead. Instead, speak with poiology, hopefully I pronounced that right, and power. Okay. So this point that Jocko said that I just read, and I apologize in advance because I'm not the best reader, but I will do my best. As a leader, getting people to listen and actually take action and get involved, it's very hard. Why? Because everybody has their own opinions and everybody has their own ideas. But not everybody's ideas can actually be implemented in the plan. So what do? Do you just ignore them? And I have been guilty of that in the past, where maybe my idea is not the best, but the other person's idea doesn't make sense either. So do I follow their idea? Or do I follow my idea or follow their idea? Or are we just going to sit down and talk for 100 million hours and not get nothing done? Like, I like getting straight into the point. Or I like getting straight into what could actually move us forward. But, which is a good thing, But the thing is that if you ignore your team members, or if you don't listen, then people just start thinking that, oh, he's not listening to my ideas, or he doesn't think my idea is important, or they start feeling not part of the team. And that's something bad. Jocko's idea is a really good idea for the reason he says, be quiet and let your other team members talk. And once they are completely done speaking, now you don't only have your ideas and your thoughts. Now you have their ideas, and now you can he says, now you can counteract any objections that they may have to your idea, and maybe you can put both ideas together and see if you could come up with something much better. So I think this is important, because getting people to listen to you, being able to persuade people, it's very important, very crucial for any leader to be able to persuade people in the right manner, not to manipulate nobody. No, that's not what you want to do. What you want to do is persuade them. Does the idea make sense to you? And be able to bring the whole team or your whole organization in the same idea so that it could be effective. Okay, so thanks a lot for watching this video, and until the next one.